The women's 1500 metres T20, a strong breeze around about 35 kilometres an hour northeasterly for the athletes today as we have a look at the final list for the women's 1500 metres T20. These are athletes representing from right around the world. 3 athletes from Japan. Yuka Maino. She's got a season's best of 5:09.60. Alita Malic of Poland. Danina of the Ukraine. Makita of Japan. Nuizal of Poland. The athlete from South Africa, Mambizela. Kandiba of the Ukraine. And this is Mayumi of Japan.
Keep an eye on the 2 Ukrainian athletes. They have the fastest season's best going into this race.
So athletes in the T20 have an intellectual disability. Malic of Poland is the world record holder. That world record stands at 4:33.16. And already just a little bit of jostling. Kandiba of the Ukraine, who comes in here with the second fastest time this season in this field of 4:51.61. Looks to try and stretch this field, wants a good, fast tempo, which says to me that maybe she doesn't have the fastest kick over the last 100 metres. Would prefer to make it a little bit more of a strength race.
And the Polish athlete, Nui Zidel, recovered from that, and almost, again, was spiked down the back straight and all spiked again there. But she's recovered quickly and is back up with the lead bunch, although that would have probably taken a bit out of her.
Dani Lena is the athlete that was spiked, that almost fell, with the number 3 on her shorts, now taking to the front to stay out of trouble. That is the smartest thing for these athletes to do when they do find themselves just in a little bit of difficulty. It can be just a little bit of jostling. Sometimes we see athletes just being a little bit overzealous, a little bit too quick off the mark, but more importantly, you've got to make sure that you stay upright.
And we see the Polish athlete making another burst to the front.
Nuizal of Poland stuck there in second behind the shorter figure from the Ukraine, Kandiba.
And in these conditions at QE2, a stiff breeze around this top bend that the athletes must run into. Be good to just be tucked in behind another athlete to take advantage of the slipstream.
Malic, the world record holder, 1:7.12, looking comfortable, looking confident, looking poised. 1:7.11 is Malic, and 1:7.12 is Nuizal of Poland, her fellow countrywoman.
Will just be interesting to see how much the spiking at the start took out of the Polish athlete, 1:7.12. She had to make a lot of ground up to get back up in this lead bunch. She's looking comfortable. 800
metres to run. It is Malic of Poland, Danilina of the Ukraine, and Barbara Nuizal of Poland.
And Kandiba of the Ukraine just dropping off the back of this lead bunch.
Well, she took it out very quickly through that first 400 metres, and she might just be paying for it at the moment, but all 3 of these girls look nice and composed. Again, nice, good head position. That is always the sign of fatigue, whether you start to see the head just begin to roll and the shoulders begin to drop. But you just sort of sense that the world record holder, Alita Malic of Poland, 1:7.11. With the number 2 just hiding there, just being pushed a little bit wide at the moment, coming off this bend. When they come around into this home straight, they'll have around about 500 metres to run in this women's 1500 metre final in the T20. Athletes with an intellectual disability.
anybody's race at the moment. These three ladies all looking very comfortable.
Daniela just starting to get pushed back into third place as we see the two Polish athletes deciding that they want to settle it between the nation of Poland. 1:7.12 is Barbara Nieuwezal. It is the world record holder though, Alita Malic. She just begins to stretch now. She's got around 300 metres left to run in this 1500 metre final. Has a wee look over her shoulder. You sense the grimace, the hurt on the face of Nieuwezal of Poland in second place. I just wondered though where Alita Malic can hold this. Is she beginning to tie up? Runs into a very strong headwind down that back straight. She'll be relieved to come out of this final turn into that home straight where that will be a tailwind behind her.
Yeah, just hoping she can hang on here. She started her run very early. She's still looking over her shoulder to see where the other athletes are.
She's got a good chance here of going close to her own world record of 4:33, but nobody will deny Alita Malic, another world championship. She will win the gold medal. 4:39. Second place will be countrywoman Nieuwezal, and in third place it will be the athlete from the Ukraine, Danilina. And that's how it will finish in the final of the women's 1500 metres T20.